My name is Russ Dillon. I've been training dogs for 22 years. I got my start in the military, the U.S. Air Force, training attack dogs, drug dogs, bomb dogs in the military. I got out in 2000 and I've been training dogs ever since. I've trained diabetic alert dogs, seizure alert dogs, people that have POTS disease, where they have seizures, migraines, what have you. We've been training all sorts of dogs, basic obedience, advanced obedience, you name it, we've trained the dog to do it.
Russ just has a way of, he knows the energy of the dog when he reads the dog. He reads the dog, and you know, I don't have that skill. Russ has that skill. So he reads the dog and he gives you direction from there, and it's 100% spot on.
Created training styles and systems for people to be able to train their own dogs at home. So basically what we do is we show them how we would work with their dog instead of us taking the dogs and working with them. We give them the tools to be able to train the dogs for the rest of their lives so they can be successful no matter what happens. If they move, if they get more dogs, that basically they can work with the dog as much as they need to for the future.
We can't say enough good things about Russ, what he's done, because when you have a dog that's so disobedient, and especially at our advanced stage, it's not very fun. And we even began second guessing, maybe we shouldn't have done this, but Russ has always come in and he's such a low-key guy, and he was always so humble, yet he was always forthright. He told us what we were doing wrong, but he instructed us in such a way that we wanted to listen, we wanted to learn, and it's just been a pleasure, from the first meeting to the present.
The reason that I get up and do this every morning is that there's a lot of misconceptions with dog training. Everybody wants to be all positive, which is great. I wish that would work. I wish that I had a magic treat to give all dogs that I work with. However, when you're dealing with aggressive dogs, dogs that there's misconceptions a lot about how dogs communicate. Once I get the whole family on board and on the same page, what happens is the dog is a lot happier because the humans are now speaking their language, and it gets the dog to stop the misbehaving, the digging holes, the jumping on guests, everything like that. The dog, once it respects the owners, their dogs are very intuitive, and so they know what we want and what we don't want, but if they don't respect us, they don't really care. And so basically it's getting the dogs to respect the owners, but not fear them, where the dog actually enjoys life and feels protected.
The thing about working with Russ, and what's really important, is getting the whole family on board and being, everyone on the same page with the same message and following what Russ's instructions are. You can't have someone, someone's drawing the hard line with them and then someone else is sneaking them treats, okay? And humanizing him and all that. Well, he was sad, so I wanted to make him feel better. So, the kids, whoever, but if you're all on the same page, it's gonna work so much better and so much faster too. It's gonna really shorten the learning curve and the training curve down. And that's really important. We found that out because we're not perfect. I mean, we have our issues too, and we have 4 boys, and sometimes we're not all on the same page, but when we are, it works out so much better.